Terrifying drive home. Dozens of cars crushed after hitting ice and smashing into one another.
Did you think you were going to die up there?
We thought we was going to be dead.
Police and rescue crews rushed to the scene, trying to get everyone to safety.
All you hear is that's all you hear.
Now the hours-long cleanup begins before this roadway will reopen to drivers.
Glad you're with us for Local 4 News at 11. It has been accident after accident tonight.
We have been warning you about the slick road since 4 o'clock this afternoon, but drivers are still refusing to slow down out there, and the result is costly. Just take a look at all of these social media posts from the Michigan Department of Transportation warning drivers about crashes and closures in all 5 Metro Detroit counties.
And now a live look at this major pileup in Wayne County. The ice causing big problems for drivers and rescue crews alike, for that matter. A multi-car wreck happening in Redford Township on the overpass at Telegraph Road and I-96. Could be up to 20 cars involved in this one.
That's where Mara McDonald is live right now with the mess. Mara, take us through what happened.
Karen, first of all, let me show everybody. MDOT just rolled up here. They're checking on the structural integrity of the wall here on that bridge. That should give you an idea of how serious this accident was out here. It's one of those situations where you've got an elevated bridge. It freezes. Cars had no idea what they were driving into. People just, it was bumper cars out here. And a lot of people are pretty banged up. Let me show you. Cars sardined on top of the Telegraph Road Bridge over 96 to the point it really does look like a parking lot until you pull out a little further and you can see how awful the pileup is. Bianca Barber and her little 4-year-old daughter were trapped in the middle of it all. Their car hit. She knew they had to get off that bridge.
Undid her seatbelt, got her out. As soon as I got her out, the car smacked into us. We fell, and I was like, oh my God. We were next to the wall.
Did you think you were going to die up there?
Then we thought we was going to be dead because once the car smacked, it pushed us down to the ground. There was 2 girls in front of me. I could tell they was like, let's get a shot. And I just kept telling them, because she looked me in my eyes, I said, you got to get out the car. Get out, get out. And she was just like panicking. And I was like, get out. And all you could hear was shh, shh.
There was no way for cars cresting that ridge to realize they were about to hit black ice and barrel into the pile of cars that was mounting up.
So I put my daughter on top of the truck that was in front of me because we had to get over because we were stuck between the car, my car, and another car behind me, and the wall is right here. I'm pent between all cars. And so I put my daughter on the truck in front of me so I could climb over. As soon as I put her up, another car smacked. Put her down under the vehicle. I had to snatch her out from under the tire before the next car smacked into us.
Back here live when I was talking to Bianca, she told me that she doesn't know if it was an adrenaline dump or just an instinct as a mom that she scooped her little girl up and literally tossed her out of the way, and that's when she jumped over a truck and got out of the way as well. She is banged up. Her shoulder is seriously hurt. Her leg is hurt. Her little girl was cut pretty badly behind here. Both of them are at the hospital getting checked out right now. But those kind of injuries, that's what Redford Township Police are telling us they're dealing with up there. They say nobody died, but that there are so many people who are banged up, not to mention cars, many of which are just simply totaled. And it's going to take a while to clean this up. MDOT, they need to make sure that that's okay up there before anything reopens. Kevin, Karen, back to you.
Yeah, no doubt. Mara, I'm curious, this is the kind of temperature where salt is pretty effective. Have you seen much in the way of salt trucks?
Yeah. So we called around to this, this isn't the only spot in the area that's having issues. So Oakland County tells us they've got 60 salt trucks on the road working the roadways right now. Macomb, they tell us they've got 11. Now, we called over to Wayne County. We did not get an immediate answer out of them yet on their numbers of trucks, but I will tell you, I'd say in the last hour or so, we've seen quite a few salt trucks show up in this location, really putting stuff down to try and melt it. And Devin, I'll tell you, when we first pulled up out here, my first thing is, are we going to fall flat on our rears when we step out of this truck? Is it that icy? The answer is no. It's the wind, it's the elevated bridge. Was this a little slick? Yes, but not like it is up there. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Mara. And obviously those road conditions make us want to make sure to remind you, don't forget, our morning show starts 4:30.